Now we discuss about the band scores. So how do you get band 7 to 9? We guarantee you a band 7 to 9. Now how is that possible? 7 to 9. You will get anywhere between 7 to 9. We train you for 9. 9 you desire, we train you for 9. So in case if you do not get 9, you get somewhere between say 8.5 or 8 or 7.5, or in the worst case you get 7. Below 7 you will not get. So how is that possible? How can we guarantee you that? We do that by 3 ways. Our methodology consists of, the first is English language. The English language. We raise your level of English language. By English language we mean listening, reading, writing and speaking. We check your level of English, the English that you have already attained, your level, where you are. So once we know that where you are, we can lead you to where you want to be. You want to be at 9. That is the place you want to be. But where are you right now? You may be at 5, you may be at 6, you may be at 6.5, you may be at 7 or 8. So we check your level of English. We improve your English. We work on your English. We work on your listening skills, reading skills, writing skills and speaking skills of the English language. Once your English language has improved, and you will know that it is improving because we give you theoretical and practical exercises to do about all these, and it will improve. Once your level of English has improved to a particular level of band score, then we move on to the IELTS skills. IELTS skills are important. Why are they important? Let us say, for example, your English language skills have reached almost to the level of say band 8. And you are comfortable. You say that with my English level skills I can achieve band 8 or 8.5. Fair enough. We understand that. But still, you have to get the IELTS skills. Why? Because you must know how IELTS, the examination, is conducted, the types of questions, the format, the scoring, so that you are in no surprises. You get no surprises. You are not amazed. When you get the question paper, when you sit in the examination, you are not surprised. You are not amazed. You know what to do and what will come and how you have to do it. You are fully prepared. There are no surprises. That is how you get those IELTS skills. That is why this is important. In these IELTS skills, we also give you comprehensive tips and techniques of writing these 4 parts, these 4 components: listening, reading, writing, speaking. All these 4 components are taken individually in these IELTS skills also. The band score is calculated individually on each component. Then a total is taken and it is averaged out by 4 and you get a result. So, we concentrate on each the individual skills. You must know what you are listening, what you have to listen in your IELTS examination. You must know what you have to write, what you have to read, whether you have to skim read, scan read, and what you have to speak and how to speak. The major problem that I see is about the accent. Students are worried about the accent. They want to speak like a Britisher. They want to speak like an American. Forget about that. You don't have to speak like an American. You don't have to speak like a Britisher. You are an Indian. Speak like an Indian. But you have to pronounce clearly each word explicitly and clearly. Your pronunciation should be crystal clear. That is all that is required. Other things also are there, the range of your vocabulary. What you are speaking, the content, is not of much importance. How you speak is more important. But that does not mean that you speak off topic. You remain on the topic. But you don't have to prove yourself to be an intellectual. You don't have to prove yourself as being very smart or very knowledgeable about the subject. No. The speaking test is an informal test. It's a one-on-one conversation. And like you are speaking to a friend. One of the things that I notice is that Indians especially use sir and madam. Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam. Sir, I had done that. Sir, I have done this. Don't do that. It is wrong English. Do not use sir. When the examiner tells you his or her first name or her full name, you can call the examiner by her or his first name or the full name. Or if you choose to, you may not call any name at all. But don't use sir and don't use madam. Do not do it. It's an informal thing. And use contractions. Don't say do not. Say don't. Don't say let's. Say let's. Okay? Got it? Contractions. Use contractions. Don't use contractions in writing. So these are the certain things which you have to know in the IELTS skills. There are many other tips and techniques. Like the writing task is of two kinds. The first task you should spend about 20 minutes and the second task you should not spend more than 40 minutes. You will not get more than 40 minutes. So in 1 hour you have to finish writing. So then we come to the third part. After gained all the requisite IELTS skills, then we come to the third part, practice. And this practice is under the real exam conditions. The total examination we take is 2 hours 40 minutes. In 2 hours 40 minutes, you have to complete listening, reading and writing tasks. These 3 tasks. For these 3 tasks, you get 2 hours 40 minutes. There are no breaks. It's all timed, and so you can get an idea of how tiring, perhaps stressful, and how difficult the real examination might be. So our classes are scheduled for 3 hours. Why do we keep a class timing of 3 hours? We keep it so that we can give you practice texts of 2 hours and 40 minutes every day. You give a test every day. We give you a listening, reading, writing, and after this we have specific classes on which you have your speaking tests also. And there are ways to assess speaking tests. Writing, this listening and reading is simple comparatively compared to writing and speaking. Here you have 40 objective questions and here you have 40 objective questions. Each question gets you 1 mark. So if you score say 40 on 40, you got all the questions right. You scored 40 on 40. So you get band 9. Simple. So listening and reading, you must get band 9. There is no magic here. It's simple practice and simple hard work. You can score band 9. And people do. Now, writing and speaking is assessed by individual assessors, experienced, qualified assessors. And there, writing and speaking, you need specifically these IELTS skills. When to skim, when to scan, how to write, proper structures, sentence structures, tenses, grammar, vocabulary, range. All that comes in writing. And in speaking, vocabulary also counts. And they must be all on the tip of your tongue. You don't have much time. You have no time at all. It's a one-to-one conversation. It's a very friendly conversation. Don't be nervous. Treat the examiner as your friend. And smile. Smile while you speak. That eases the tension. That lowers the tension that you have. On the examination day, it is obvious that you'll be tensed up. Take a few deep breaths and ease yourself. And don't say sir or madam. It is wrong English. When you greet, don't say good afternoon sir, good afternoon madam. No. We Indians make this practice. We generally say good afternoon sir and good afternoon madam, but in the IELTS examination, do not do that. You can call the examiner by his or her first name or the full name, or you don't have to name anything at all. You don't have to call him or her anything at all. Whatever you do, smile. Remember, it's an informal conversation. It is not a formal conversation. So you don't need to wear a suit and a boot and a tie and a, nicely good shirts and good pants or good trousers or nothing like that. You are not going to a party. You are not going to a formal party. You are not going to a wedding reception or something like that. You are going to give an examination. And your dress or attire doesn't count at all. This is a test not on how you look. This is a test on how you speak. So concentrate on your speaking, not on whether you have makeup or you don't have makeup, whether you have a good dress or you don't have a good dress. All that is irrelevant, all that is inconsequential and not important at all. What is important is use good vocabulary. By good vocabulary, I mean instead of saying cold, you can say freezing. Instead of saying hot, you can say scorching. So, the range of vocabulary. Use good words, nice words. We will all teach you all that. Then, once you practice this 2 hours 40 minutes, then you get the confidence. It is only by practice that you will get the confidence. And when you get the confidence, when you think your English speaking skills and your IELTS skills are at par, you have the requisite confidence, you are at the strongest in both the types, then you go for a test. Time is of paramount importance. Some students may have 3 months only, or 4 months only, or 6 months only. In that, you cannot get 9 in all. It's a dream to get 9 in all. Nobody gets. Perhaps somebody has got. But it's not possible. So let us say you in writing you get 8, and in speaking you got 7 because you got nervous. You faltered, you became nervous, you paused too much, your fluency dropped, this increased, and your fluency dropped. And let us say you got 7. Of course, if you increase your ums and ahs, you will not get 7, you will get somewhere between 5 or 5.5. But however, here at RJ English Academy, we eliminate in fact your ums and ahs. You do not pause at all. But that doesn't mean that you speak like as if a roller coaster is going on. No, you don't speak like that. You don't speak like a bullet train. You have to speak in a measured speech. There should be rhythm. There should be intonation. Your voice has to go up and down. It cannot be a flat speech like this. So all these are the tricks and the techniques of speaking well, so that the other person understands you clearly. Say, but somehow your speaking test was not so good as you expected, and you got 7. That is why we concentrate on this 9 and 9. You must have 9 and 9, because if you get less here, then this offsets this less, and your average is increased. So let us say you got 7. So 9, 18, 7, 33. So your total score is 33. Now how do you calculate your band score? 1, 2, 3, 4, it's average. So 33 by 4 is 4 3s are 12, 8 is 8.311 here, 0.25 is 8.25. So you scored 9987 and total is 33 by 4 averaged. You scored 8.25. Now in IELTS we have 8.25. 0.25 is carried forward to the next band. So you get 8.5. You get 8.5. That's a very good score. That's an excellent score. That's an awesome score. That's a brilliant score. You didn't do well in your speaking test. You got just 7. 7 is not a good score in speaking test. People get 9. But you didn't do well. Somehow. But you did well here because they're easy. 40 questions you got right. So this averaged here. But here, supposing if you got 6 and 6, then your average falls, you get band score less. This is how we guarantee you a high score. We improve your level of English, we improve your IELTS skills, and then we give you lots of practice. And all this has to be done within a specified time frame. Some weak students may need few extra months, and for all those few extra months there are no fees. It's totally free. We basically want that you must score anywhere between 7 to 9. No one till date has scored less than 7, and no one will score less than 7 at RJ English Academy. So, gentlemen and ladies, or ladies first, ladies and gentlemen, we concentrate on English, we concentrate on IELTS skills, and we concentrate on practice. This is your mantra 2. Get a high band score. Any questions? Yes. Yes, there are no breaks. In this 2 hour, 40 minutes, you get no breaks at all. If there's a call of nature, you want to go to the washroom, you can, obviously. But then that much time is lost. And you will not be able to, do your writing test or your reading test properly. You might have to not answer some. You might not be able to answer some questions. You lose time. So we give you enough practice that you can sit for 2 hours 40 minutes and you can know the real stress and how difficult it is to answer listening, reading and writing in 2 hours and 40 minutes. Day in and day out, you practice at RJ English Academy. Any more questions? Yes, you can write in pencil or pen, but we suggest you write in pencil. Yes, the paper will be ruled, so you can write in pencils. In the task 1, and there are a fixed number of words in which you have to write, 150, 250. So you must know how much paper is being consumed, and you won't have the time to count the words, whether 250 is finished or not. So you must know, you must have an idea that 1 paper, 1.5 paper or 2 paper is consumed and you finish 250 words. So we'll give you those practice. You will get practice here. You will get comprehensive practice about listening, reading, writing and speaking. So this is the mantra that we follow, and this is how we can guarantee you from bands, you get anywhere between band 7 to 9. Any other questions? What I would suggest is go to our website and read the FAQs. We have given comprehensive details about all these parts. So FAQs, frequently asked questions. Read this. Go to our website, read the FAQs. Most of your questions will be answered, I think. And still, if you have any doubts, you are most welcome. Call us, drop in, or let us know. And then, good luck and all the best for your IELTS preparation and for your IELTS examination. Thank you so much. Good day.